the controversial call on James Bradberry in the game on Sunday. So obviously, end of the game, James Bradberry holds JuJu. We're trying. It looks like we're trying to do that same corn. What are they calling the corn dog route? The whip route. Yeah. And Bradberry holds JuJu. They call it. People are saying the game should have hinged on that. That we got the automatic first down, and that was pretty much it. We were able to run the clock out, kick the field goal with about 8 seconds left. But JD, I've seen so many people online. Everyone, even Bradberry himself, said it was a hold.
Yes.
But that wasn't the situation where you called that. That's what everyone's saying. I'm not saying that. I think a penalty is a penalty. You call it. But of course, if we were on the other side of that, I'd probably have a different opinion. But it's a penalty, and Bradberry himself said it. He was hoping the ref wouldn't call it. What do you make of this? Should it have been called or not, JD?
Absolutely should have been called because you're impeding him going to get to the ball. And somebody was like, oh, well, it's overthrown, but it's not. We didn't say, defensive pass interference. This is a holding call. You can't hold the guy. I don't care at what point, one time, you're not around the football, you cannot hold a receiver, period. That's the name of the game. That's the rule. That is a rule. And so all of a sudden, we're not supposed to call the rule? We're not supposed to make that calling? Because it's at the end of the game and it's not part. Well, don't do it then. How about you don't do it, Bradberry? How about you don't hold him? Okay? Why don't you just cover him? And so he admitted to holding the guy, and he was like, look, I held him. I was hoping I was going to get away with it. Hey, guess what? You got caught.
Mm.
You got caught. So be it. So he admits he did wrong. Okay? We know it's a rule. You're supposed to make the call, but now all of a sudden people don't want to make that call because it determines the game. Well, what if all of a sudden he doesn't catch the football because of it, right? Oh, well, we can't make that call. Now, look, I can understand if it was something like, let's say maybe a rule. Okay, I thought about this. Maybe let's say like a sideline infraction. Okay, you don't make that call.
Mm.
That's a call you don't make at the end of the game, right? Because you haven't been calling this. But this is something that is absolutely imperative to what happens and determines what's going on in the game, right? Or a guy catching the football or not catching the football, or being a receiver, a viable receiver or not, especially if he's a primary guy. He's a primary receiver on this route. So you're telling me just because under 2 minutes or whatever time, you don't make a call like that. That is bogus. That's the most bogus argument I've ever heard in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Seriously. I mean, we think about it. Now I could go through so many references as far as sports-wise why you should make that call. It's the same thing like at the end of the game in basketball, a guy goes up and you slap his arm. Oh, you should make that call. Why not? He got fouled.
Mm-hmm.
Don't foul him.
Mm-hmm.
Coach is upset because it's like, oh, why'd you foul him?
Yeah.
He knows the guy messed up. He's telling him, don't foul the guy. I'm sure defensive coordinators tell him, don't hold the guy. If you hold him, he might get held. Same thing. If offensive lineman holds somebody, takes him down, oh, don't call that. Why not? Mm-hmm. He held him. He threw him down. So now all of a sudden we're not supposed to legitimize, the calls now from officiating, from officials. If they're not valid now, we're just supposed to take it all out. Okay, 2 minutes, just let them play. That's, to me, that's the craziest thing ever. Because at the end of the game, if I know it defensively or something like it offensively, I know you're not going to make a call. There is no way you'll get a sack on me.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm an offensive lineman, because I'm going to hold the dog out of you.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So all of a sudden, all the rules are just down. But none. You can do whatever. Trip him up, high-low a guy. What? Come on, man. So I just, to me, it's infuriating because people are actually making this a point. You don't want officials to do their job. Oh, well, make it consistent. Well, shoot, they ain't going to get everything. But they caught that one, though. They caught that one. Shoot. So all of a sudden, you ain't supposed to do this? You ain't supposed to make this call? Man, come on, dude. That's silly. Yeah, the whole D Ford, right? I don't call D Ford. Man, he's all sides. What are you talking about? He's supposed to be back. He should know that.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh man, my little spiel, man. When I heard he didn't like it. Oh, you didn't like it. So what? Big deal. Okay. Tell Bradberry don't hold it. How about that?
Yeah.
How about you don't like Bradberry in that moment? Okay.
it's like everyone was looking at this game through the eyes of entertainment aspect. Oh, well, we wanted to see Jalen Hurts the ball with a minute 50 left. Yeah, okay.
Ain't how it works.
That's not how it works.
Hey, listen, that whole the script, the script wasn't written that way. Okay, Jalen Hurts. Everyone how the script was written. 2 minutes, doesn't get the ball with 2 minutes. Okay, does not get the ball. Does not get the ball. Okay, he doesn't. 2 minutes. That's not on the script. Okay, everybody looking at the script, you don't get it. Get out of here with that, man. That's crazy. That's so silly. They won't see it. Hey, guess what? It's a chess game at that moment, right? Did a tremendous job. Great job by Jerick McKinnon, which was to me was the play of the game. It was the play of the game for me. Seriously, you know.
JD, I have a question. So when they asked Jerick McKinnon about that, he said that's church mode. That's what they call that play. I guess something they practice. They call it church mode, where he just like, I guess in that situation they that's what they call it. Church mode is what he was calling it. So okay. Pretty much, I don't know if that was a normal term that the one guy say. Maybe it's an Andy Reid new school Andy Reid thing.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah, church mode. I mean, what is supposed to be? I don't understand.
That's just if you have I guess the opportunity to score, you kneel down at the 1 yard line. You don't score.
Oh, then you kneel it. Oh, I got it. You kneel. Okay, kneel in prayer. Some of you just go down. I got it. Yeah. Church mode. Church mode. I get you. It's good. But it's you know what? It's refreshing that actually. That you do practice that, and it is situational football. And this is what I'm talking about. When things happen on the field, I don't think people and fans understand that we practice these things that you do practice. You practice situational football all the time. And the thing is, you have McKinnon in at that moment, a veteran who knows that. Pacheco would have ran in.
Yeah,
he would have ran in. He'd have been so excited. He would have ran in. So or ran out of bounds, right? Or one of the two. But McKinnon, hey, headsy player, intelligent player. That's why you keep a guy like that around, man. That's the dude. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
I will say with the Eagles, if they were letting him score, they were letting him have that end zone. If I was one of those defenders, man, I would try to take McKinnon and try to carry him into the end zone with me or something. I try to move him with me or something.
Oh, yeah, no, he gave himself up. So, yeah. It'd be but they're like, I guess you ain't supposed to call that either. That'd be another one.
Yeah.
So silly, man. So silly. I'm sorry. It's so silly, Marcus. To me, I'm sitting there just watching this. These people go crazy on this. I'm just like, hold on. The player admits to holding. Okay? He admits he was wrong. Everybody knows it is holding, and it is wrong. But we're not supposed to make that call because people want to be entertained, right? Oh, it's to determine the game. Sorry for you. I don't know what to tell you.
It's not football.
It's not. Come on, man.
Yeah. Yeah, the entertainment aspect of it. I get it. You have a lot of casuals who won't watch football all year round. So they wanted to see this guy. They want to see Jalen Hurts get a minute 30 to drive down the field and knot it up and go to overtime. Sorry, it's not how things work.
Right. I didn't want to see that. I was, the way that everything was flowing. Not saying that our defense couldn't have stopped them, but you just didn't want to give him that chance and opportunity, right? Because he was on fire. They was shooting. They was on high powered. And so, at those moments, players step up big, right? Yeah. And so it's just like, look, we're going to make sure we take that out of the equation. We're going to run the clock down. I was just hoping like Buckner, like, okay, you missed one earlier, but man, you make sure the sucker's down the middle.
Yeah.
Make sure it's down the middle. Go ahead, Buck. Go ahead, baby.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out the best clips from Chief Concerns. And if you prefer to listen to the show, subscribe and follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and anywhere else you get your podcasts.